as well as to find the largest number from a given array. So have any one of you got the answer?
सर मैंने प्रोग्राम ट्राई किया बट सर मुझे एरर्स आ रहे हैं उसमें.
अच्छा, you're getting error.
Yes sir.
See, why I have asked you to do this programming only because you know the logic behind that. So how do you get the largest number? How do you get the smallest number? Okay, that logic already you know this because we have studied, we have done this program in TASM while
As
grade 6. Am I right?
yes sir.
So that's why I have given you that with the logic, at least you can implement using the program, because we have done with instruction sets, and that's why I thought of that you should try from your side to get the output. So other than Sahib, anyone has tried? Who else has tried for this to get the answer? Yes. या किसने ट्राई नहीं किया? Yes, Bhuvana, Dipesh.
Sir, I guess Mansi had tried. She had written in the group. She had tried.
Mansi is there?
No, sir, she has not joined yet.
She has not joined it. What about Tanvi?
No, sir.
Saket?
No, sir, I didn't.
But are you all of you are aware of the logic behind this? How do you get the largest and smallest number? What logic we have to use?
Sir, what
No, other than Sahib. Just tell me the logic now, because already we have done this programming in TASM while we studied 8086. The logic remains the same. Only the instructions will vary, because instruction set for 8051 is different for the instructions used for 8086. Otherwise, the logic remains the same. If you are familiar, if you know the logic, you have to just put up in the algorithm, and that algorithm you have to implement in the program using the instructions. So just tell me the logic behind to get the largest number. Saili Kadam, can you try? Just tell me the logic. Bas, I will write down the program in front of me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the
Sir,
logic.
I've tried the program also. Sir, first we will take the input in array R0 to R7. Then R0 will go in accumulator, and we will increment R0, so it will point to R1. Then we will transfer R1 to register B. Then we will compare A and B, and if carry is generated, then we will swap the value, that is whichever is greater, then we will store it in accumulator.
How do you compare the numbers?
And we will form a loop.
How do you compare the two numbers?
Also, see, also we have inbuilt function CJMP.
So CMP, by using the CMP.
CMP.
Okay. So have you tried with the program?
Yes, sir.
You have tried with the program?
Yes, sir.
So it is working?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you share your screen and tell us?
Okay, sir. So you have to stop.
Yes, I am sorry. I will stop the sharing my screen. Yes, Sally, you can try from your side now.
So this is the program for smallest number.
Wait.
In the smallest number.
एक मिनट.
So R7 is the counter for this loop.
हाँ एक मिनट. Yes, Sally, tell me now.
Yes, sir. Sir, shall I start debug session?
Otherwise, just tell me the program flow, and then we can run the program.
Okay, sir. Sir, so I've started from 000H, then I'll directly jump to 30H. That's why I've written here T.
Yes. Okay.
Then I'll add here values 0, 0, 5, 0, 2.
So how
Then
many numbers you have taken? How many numbers you have?
6 numbers.
अच्छा ठीक है. Okay.
R7 is counter for that. Then R0 will first point to our memory location 30H, and we will store value in accumulator.
Okay.
Then this is the loop. R0 will increment. Now R0 will point at 31 location, memory location, and then we will move the content into B register. Then we will compare these two, A and
Okay.
B.
CJNE. Yes.
Yes.
Sally, tell me what is CJNE A comma B comma L1.
Sir, it will compare A and B.
हाँ आगे और
And if A is small, then it will go to loop 1 directly, or else it will jump to loop 2. That is, we will if A is smaller than B, then it will go to loop 2. This instruction will execute, and if A is greater than B, then L1 we will swap the value.
Okay. And Sally, the CJNE which flag we are monitoring? CJNE compare and jump if not equal. We are monitoring which flag?
So carry flag.
There, yes. So you should say that CJNE A comma B. In this instruction, B is getting subtracted from A, and the carry flag is monitored. And if the carry flag is 1, then you will jump where?
L1.
And if carry flag is 0, you will jump where?
L2.
हाँ ठीक है. Okay.
And sir, we will decrement R7 till R7 becomes 0. So this will execute.
Okay. Now you write down the 6 numbers in the given
Yes, sir.
memory band. So Sally, tell me which this is the internal RAM or external RAM you are using?
Internal.
Okay. So Sally, you have taken 6 numbers. What is 05? What is 05? The first number.
So 05H, that is hexadecimal number.
No. What is 05? Can we take 07?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many numbers you are taking out of? How many numbers you are finding the largest number?
6 numbers, sir. 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it is 5. It is 7.
Sorry.
No, Sally. My question is: are you using the counter?
Yes, sir.
So have you mentioned the counter in the program itself?
Yes, sir. R7.
अच्छा R7. हाँ ठीक है. Then it is fine. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've run the program, and values. The smallest value is 03, which I have stored in accumulator.
Okay. Sally, do you have the provision to store the smallest number in the internal RAM location? Can we do this? Can we do that?
Sir, I
Because
don't have.
no, see, you are right, but my question is now you are getting the smallest number in your accumulator. But if I want
Yes,
to
sir.
see the smallest number in the memory, in the internal RAM, so only what we have to do, we have to move that accumulator data into some
Yes,
register
sir.
value. Am I right?
Yes.
ठीक है. Now this is a program to get the smallest number. So with
Yes.
what modifications can we use the same program to get the largest number?
Sir, here I've written jump with carry. So if we add jump without jump, if not carry, then it will become largest.
Yes, you are right. It is JNC. It should be
And
JNC.
largest.
It should be
Yes,
JNC.
sir.
Yes. Do
Yes.
it.
Here.
So you stop now. Stop debugging. Yes. Then JNC. Okay. Translate, build, rebuild. Okay. 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 Yeah, Sally, you're taking only 6 numbers, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
So we have got 11. We have got
One,
11, right?
Yes,
Good,
sir.
good. Sally, well done. Now, Sally, I have one question
Thank
for
you,
you.
sir.
Have you used the same logic for TASM while studying 8086?
Yes, sir, but I cannot recall it right now.
Okay, no problem. Just hold on. I have questions for others. What the logic which Siley has used, in this logic she has used CJNE, that compare and jump if not equal. So when we are using the CJNE, we are actually monitoring the carry flag. When your carry flag becomes 0, what is the case? And when your carry flag becomes 1, then what is the case? So that means when A minus B, when A is smaller than B, your carry flag will be generated. That is a borrow. And if A is greater than B, then carry flag will be 0. Okay. So in that case, I am actually monitoring the carry flag. Now my question to others: do we have any other logic, or or can we use some other instructions other than CJNE? My question is to everyone, including Saili also. Can we use some other logic, or can we use some other instruction other than CJNE? Okay, I will give you a hint. The hint is instead of using CJNE, you can use SUBB instruction. Now, can you tell me now? SUBB instruction.
Sir,
Yes.
I tried using SUBB, but sir, SUBB से वो accumulator का value change हो जाएगा सर.
No, okay, ठीक है ना साहिब, एक्यूमुलेटर का वैल्यू चेंज होने दो, लेकिन जो फाइनल में जो आंसर आता है ना, यू कैन स्टोर इन वन ऑफ द मेमोरी एड्रेस ऑफ द इंटरनल रैम. You can do that. Okay. Now we will do one thing now. Sally, you will share this program to each one of the students from your class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And they will be running this program by using CJNE instruction. Now I will be showing you the instruction by I will be giving you the program in which we will be using SUBB, and I want everyone to compare these two programs. Okay, so Sally, you can stop sharing.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Yes, my screen is visible to everyone. सबको स्क्रीन दिख रही है मेरी?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now whatever the Siley has done, now the same thing we will implement. I think the logic remains the same. The logic is what? If I'm taking 5 numbers, so every 2 numbers will be compared. So you can use CJNE. Okay. See, in both the cases, whether I'm using CJNE or SUBB, I am going to monitor the carry flag. Okay. So for example, मैं आपको बताता हूँ. For example, yes, for example, if I am taking A minus B, if A is greater than B, then your carry flag will be 0. And if A is less than B, your carry flag will be 1. So I want to monitor this carry flag. I want to monitor this carry flag. Okay. I want to monitor this carry flag. So what does it mean? That if I'm having A minus B, or you can see if A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, then your carry flag will be 0. Or if A is less than B, your carry flag will be 1. Okay, so I have all the time I have to monitor this carry flag. All the time I have to monitor this carry flag. So if A is greater than B, that means A is, I'm talking about the smallest number. I'm talking about to find that, because she has told us about the smallest number, so we will go with the smallest number. So in this case, if A greater than B, then your carry flag will be 0. Okay, so then the next, if I'm taking 5 numbers, A, B, C, D, E. So if I'm taking 5 numbers, you will compare this. You will compare this. Okay. Now, whenever you compare, they see that you get the smallest out of this. Once you get the smallest out of this, then you have to compare for the with the next one. I can use the same instruction and see whether you are getting the smallest or not. Again, once you get the smallest, again you compare with the fourth. Again, see if it is small, which is the smallest one. Again, you compare with the last one. In this case, you will get one number which is smallest, and you can store that number into the accumulator at the last. Okay. And if I do not want, if I want to store, if I want that number should be also available in the internal RAM, then by using the move instruction, you can store that number in internal RAM also. You can store that number into the internal RAM also. Okay. So we are going to see these steps. Now, the next thing is, whenever I am doing the comparison, so instead of making the comparison between one and first number and second number, it is better we compare the number with the highest number, that is FF. I think this logic we have used while dealing with the smallest number in TASM. Okay, so whenever I want to find the smallest number, I have to compare the first number or every number with 0FF, 0FF. Okay, or else don't say with every number, you can say that the initial number will be compared with FF. The initial number will be compared with FF, and if the number is smallest, then it is okay. Otherwise, the comparison will be made between the first and second, the first and the second. Okay, this is for the smallest. And if I want to get the largest of the two numbers, if I want to get the largest of the two numbers, then there is only one difference. Then instead of comparing with the FF number, I will compare with any one of you. I will compare with the smallest number. What is the smallest number? It is 0, 0. Yes or no? It is 0, 0.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So to get the largest number, the first number will be compared with 0, 0. Okay. So this is why this is something contradictory. To get the largest, compare with 0, 0. To get the smallest, compare with largest number. That is that. Okay. So this logic we are going to use, and using this logic, we are also going to use SUBB. Now you must have studied this. I have asked you to do as homework. So what is SUBB doing? SUBB will do the subtraction. Will do the subtraction and will monitor the carry flag. And depending upon the carry flag, we are going to make the decision. Okay. So whatever the Sally has given us the code, that is by using CJME. Okay, and that is also one of the method. The logic also remains the same. Okay, there also we are using JC. Okay, and for smallest number we will be using JC in my case. Okay, and to get the largest number we'll be using JNC. Okay, so the logic there and here remains the same, with the only minor change that there she is using CJME, I'll be using SUBB, and initial number to get the smallest, the first number will be compared with largest FF, because this is the highest number. FF is the highest number, and the smallest to get the largest number, we'll be comparing the first number with 0, 0. Okay, so I will be doing for the smallest number, because that thing can be compared with what the code which we have seen just now, which Sally has shown us. Similarly, we will see the code for smallest number by using SUBB and comparing the number with the first number with 0 FF. Okay, or you can say FF. So I will write down the code, and side by side we are going to see the comments on each and every instruction. So as the previous project is open, the first thing is close the project, then go with the project, then new project. So this is project number 6. Let me go to the document. So we have completed till project number 6. So I will have the new folder with project number 7. So this is project 7. Okay. So in this project 7, I will be having a new file with the extension of UVPROJ. So I will give this file name as smallest number, or the smallest number, smallest n, okay, smallest n, and save this. Then I want to search for the device, so it is At9C51. It is a microchip. Okay, then okay. So I do not want to include this one. So you can say copy startup. No, I'm going to say directly say no. So when it is done, then go to the new file. So new file is created. Now see the instructions which I'm going to write down. So we can start with the org. I'm going to start with the org 0000h. So see, in your file, I want everyone to have total 4 codes. Okay, total 4 programs. 2 program will be for largest, 2 program will be for the smallest. 2 largest program with the code using SUBB, and the same program by using CJMP, so that you will have command over the instructions. We will have the command over the instructions, and you will be also knowing the logic behind using the CJME and how you can use SUBB also. Okay, so I want there should be 4 total programs. This particular experiment is divided into A part and B part. A part is to get the largest number, B part is to get the smallest number from the given array. You can take 5 numbers, you can take 6 numbers. Out of these 5 or 6 numbers, you get the largest and you get the smallest. Okay, and for every largest number, there will be 2 codes, one for by using CJNE, the other will be by using SUBB. And the same thing applies for the smallest number. So I'll be doing for the smallest. So this is ORG000H. Then next instruction, it is see now move. I am taking R0. I am taking R0, comma hash 30H. Okay, so 30H is the immediate data which will be moved into R0. 30H will be immediate data which will be moved into R0. Okay, whether I am using this 30 as immediate data or some other purpose, you will understand by the next line, and that is move a comma at the rate of R0. So you have understood now. I am using this 30H as an address, and in that address, whatever the content is there, that will be moved into accumulator A. Then comes the next instruction: move that content into R2. Move that content into R2. Move that content into R2. Okay. Then, so I will be having the first number in R2. I will be having the first number in R2. Okay. So I have to increment my R0 because my R0 is the address. तो पहला जो address है that will be at, yes. So I am using this register, internal RAM. Internal RAM will have the address as 30H. Now 30H, suppose I am taking the number as 06. So 06 I have moved into the accumulator. So 06 will be moved into the accumulator. So accumulator will have 06. And then this 06 I will be moving into R2. So R2 will have 06. Okay. So 06, which is present at 30H, will be moved into the accumulator. Then this accumulator content 06 will be moved into R2. Okay. Because I am taking 2 different registers. Okay. After that, once it is done, then the next thing is I have to increment my R0 because I have to take the next number from the memory address 31H. So increment your R0. Okay, increment your R0. So when you are incrementing your R0, that means you will be at the location. This is 30H. Okay, I will take this address at this side. So I will be taking here. This is 30H. This will be 31H. Okay. So the next number I have incremented my R0 to point to the next memory address. After that, when you are incremented your R0, now your accumulator, the content that is moved into R2. Now I want the highest number, that is मैंने जो बताया था 0FF, because it is the smallest number. I will take the highest number into the accumulator. So I am using move a comma hash 0 FFH. 0 has to be written because if it is a letter, you have to mention 0 before that. You cannot write down hash FFH. It should be hash 0 FFH. Okay. So I have taken the largest number. Now after taking that number, now the next thing is what? I have to move that number 0FF into R3. Then only I will be subtracting 0FF and I will be using SUBB over 06, which is in R2, and 0FF, which is in some other register. So which is a register we will see now. For that, I am giving the label as L2, colon, it is move R3, comma A. R3 comma. अब ये क्या कर रहा है? Now what is happening there now? I have moved now in 0 initially A में 06 था. Now अब A में रहेगा FFH. अब A में रहेगा FFH. Now that content of A will be moved into R3. It will be moved into R3. So R3 here will be your FF. It will be your F. Okay. And now here actually I'll be using SUBB over R2 and R3. I will be using SUBB over R2 and R3. Okay. That is how it should be done. Okay. Now here, once you have done with this, then move R3 comma A. So FF will be moved into R3. Then I am using SUBB. Enter. It is SUBB A comma. See what I am writing down now. Move A comma at the rate of R0. I can say SUBB A comma R0. मैंने जब R0 को इंक्रीमेंट किया था, तो there is some number there now. Okay, 31. Whenever I've incremented the this R0 value, it will reach to 31 now. It will be at 31. So whenever you are at 31, then that content of R3, what the content of whenever you increment, now what is present in this particular, suppose you have XX. If you have XS, okay, then subtract A comma R0. So in the A you have FF, okay, so that will be subtracted. So that means you have FF minus XX. You have FF minus XX. Am I right? So what I mean to say that now what about this 06, the number first which we have taken, now here what number you have taken, that will be here used as a counter now, because this number whatever I'm taking at 30, that won't be used as a number which I have to compare, but that thing can be taken as a counter now. So suppose if I want to compare 6 numbers, 1 2 3 4 5 6, out of 6 numbers I want the smallest number, so I have to use a counter, and every time the counter will be decremented. So whatever the number I have taken here, that depends upon how many numbers you have to compare, or out of how many numbers you have to take the smallest number. Okay, so suppose if I want to compare 6 numbers, or if I want out of 6 numbers I want the smallest number, so you can load 06 here. So here 06 will be used as a counter now, because 06 is 6 I am not using here for subtraction. 06 is I am not using here as a subtraction. Okay, so can I say XX is the first number out of this? Out of the 6 numbers, 1 2 3 4 5 6, the first XX number is the first number. Then what is this 06? Here 06 is the total numbers which we have, out of which we have to take the smallest number. So here 06 is used as a counter. So can I say R2 is used as a counter? देखो आप डायरेक्टली 06 R2 में डालो चलेगा, ओके, लेकिन मैंने आपको इसलिए यहाँ पे दिखाया है कि I can use the content in the internal RAM, and that content in the internal RAM can be used as a counter. So if you want, you can directly mention 06 into R2. You can directly move 06 into R2, and you can use register R2 as a counter. But I have shown here that you can also mention 06 in the internal RAM. So मैं जब internal RAM दिखाऊंगा, तो सबसे पहले you will be able to see that what number, that the first number will be your total numbers, out of which you have to find the smallest number. Okay, that is the case. Okay, then now you have taken AA into the A, you have taken FF, and now this FF and the next number, that is in 31. The next number which is there in the register, not register, the memory address 31H will be actually subtracted or compared. Okay, so it is nothing but your FF minus XX. It is FF minus X. It will be ff minus xx. Okay, so for that we have used this instruction. Which is that instruction? This subb a comma r0 at the rate of r0. subb a comma at the rate of r0, because after incrementing your r0 becomes 31h. 31h में जो भी कुछ content है that will be subtracted from accumulator, and accumulator में मेरा ffh है, so can I say it is nothing but ff minus xx? Okay, now it is ff minus xx. Whenever you are comparing ff minus xx, always I have taken the largest number. So I am subtracting xx from the largest number. So always my carry flag will be 0. Okay, because the largest number is already taken. So xx cannot be greater than ff. So always my xx will be lesser than ff. So here your carry flag will be 0. Then see what is going to happen now next. After you run subb comma a comma r0, okay, then you have to do what? Then see here, I am moving. Yes, subb a comma r0 ये क्या करता है? It is going to subtract the number, okay, and after subtraction it is going to monitor the carry flag as well as the result of the subtraction will be stored into the accumulator. Okay, ये सब होता है, everything ये सब होता है. Okay, so I am not interested in the result. I am not interested in to know the result of ff minus xx. I am interested in the carry flag. So carry flag here it will be 0. Once it is 0, then the next instruction is what? I have to move my r3 into accumulator now. My r3, that is the content of ff, has to be moved into the accumulator. So it is I am using move a comma r3. तो मैंने जो ये ff लिया था, that thing I am moving into the accumulator. Okay, I am moving into the accumulator. Then you can write down this instruction after the JC or before JC, जैसे आपको ठीक लगे. Now here I am using the jump if carry, JC. अगर carry generate हुआ तो I have to go where? I have to go to some other label, and here the label I have mentioned here as L1. Here the label which I have mentioned here is L1. Okay, see here label L2 is different. Now JC if label 1. Now here after two instructions, there is one more label, that is L1. JC अगर carry generate हुआ है तो I have to go to L1. And what is this L1 now? L1 semicolon, and here you have to increment your R0. Because the first number you already have taken, that is xx. Now we have to take the other number. The other number is at the address of 32h. Okay, so I have to increment my R0. Now increment your R0. After that, you have an instruction DJNZ. Decrement and jump if non-zero. Okay, so you are monitoring what? You are monitoring your counter. Now here comes the counter R2. You are monitoring your counter. तो डिक्रीमेंट करो R2, जब तक वो 0 नहीं होता है तब तक आपको जंप करना है कहाँ पे? L2 पे. So you will be jumping to L2. So here you will be writing down L2. Okay, so what is this DJNZ is doing? Decrement and jump if non-zero. You have to monitor this R2. Already मैंने बताया था कि your R2 is 6, depending upon how many numbers you have to take, out of which you have to take the smallest number, and decrement करते रहने का है. And what we are going to increment? We are incrementing the address. जिसमें मेरे नंबर्स मैंने डाले 6 नंबर, उसको मुझे इंक्रीमेंट करना है. और डिक्रीमेंट किसको करना है? इसको करना है, जब तक ये 0 नहीं होता. तो पहले सब्ट्रैक्शन के बाद मुझे 06 का 05 करना है, सब्ट्रैक्शन होने के बाद फिर से मुझे 05 का 04 करना है. तो आई एम गोइंग टू डिक्रीमेंट माई R2 and I am going to increment my R0. From 30, 31, 32 and so on. Okay, so this is how it happens. अगर कैरी नहीं आता है, if there is no carry, अभी our case में there is no carry, then what do you have to do? You have to move that content you have to move that content of R0. मेरा 31 में जो था XX, वो that thing I have to move into accumulator. Okay, that thing I have to move into the accumulator. So it is move A comma, it is move A comma, wait, it is JCL1, it is move A comma, yes, it will be move comma at the rate of R0. It will be at the rate of R0. Okay, in this case I am going to find the smallest number, so you have to take that this number into the accumulator now. You have to take the number into the accumulator, and if the carry is generated, it is okay. If the carry is not generated, then it is okay. But every time you have to clear the carry flag. So it will be CLRC. It will be CLRC. Whether the carry flag is generated or not generated, you have to clear the carry flag before you use the SUBB instruction. Okay, before you use the SUBB instruction, it is better you clear the carry flag. It is better you clear the carry flag. Okay, so this is CLRC. Now here, now DJNZ R2 comma, it is a comma L2. जब तक वो R2 नहीं होता है, अगर R2 हो गया, then the last answer which you will get, that has to be moved at the rate of R0 comma A. So finally जब मेरा काउंटर 06 से 05, 05 से 04, 05 से 04, 04 से 03, बाद में जब 0 होता है, that means I have subtracted all the numbers, and after subtraction, what has happened? I have got the smallest number. Once you have got the smallest number, then I have to move that smallest number at the rate of R0. तो ये जो मेरे 6 numbers है ना, XX, okay, then 31, 32, then comes 33, then comes 34, then comes 35. तो कितने हो गए? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. और 36 में जो रहेगा, यहाँ पे मेरा स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर रहेगा, यहाँ पे मेरा स्मॉलेस्ट रहेगा. तो ये जो मैंने यूज किया ना, मूव R0 at the rate of R0 comma है, so lastly accumulator में I will be having the smallest number. At the last I will be having in the accumulator I will be having the smallest number, that will be moved into the at the rate of R0. At the rate of R0 means R0 का जो भी 36 वैल्यू है, वो 36 वैल्यू एड्रेस में मेरा जो भी नंबर रहेगा, that will be the smallest one. That will be the smallest one. Okay, that will be the smallest one. So after doing this, I am going to end the program. After doing this, I am going to end the program. So here you will be having end. Here you will be having end. Okay. So again, I am saying the flow of this program is you are taking 0, 0H starting of the instruction. Then you are using 30H. So here R0 will be used as an address. Will be used an address of the internal RAM. Okay. Then the content of R0 will be moved into the accumulator. Okay. Now here the first value which will be at the 06 at the 30H will be the counter value. Remember that thing. That will be moved into the accumulator. Then that accumulator value will be moved into the R2. Okay. So R2 will be 06. So I am going to decrement R2. I am going to monitor R2. I am going to decrement this R2. Okay. Then increment your R0. Then from 30 you will go to 31H. Then you have to move your 0FF, that is the largest number, into accumulator. Then you have to have accumulator content into R3. So my R3 will be FF. Okay. Then subtract A comma at the rate of R0. So मेरा R0 में the first number now. So my first number will be subtracted from R3. So it is FF minus XX, for example. Now in this case your carry flag will be 0. Okay. Now move A comma R3. So again you are moving your FF into the accumulator. Okay. Then jump if carry to L1. अगर carry flag आ रहा है, if CY is equals to 1, then you have to jump to this particular L1, in which you are going to increment. अब carry flag कब आएगा? जब आपका जिसको आप सब्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो वो बड़ा है, लेकिन मेरा पहला जो मैंने इनिशियल लिया था वो मेरा FF था, FF माइनस X. ओके. तो सब्ट्रैक्शन का कैरी फ्लैग 1 कब आएगा? जब आपका जो आप सब्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो वो बड़ा है जिससे आप सब्ट्रैक्ट करना चाहते हो, तभी वो आपका कैरी फ्लैग आएगा. ओके. तो जंप इफ कैरी विल गो टू दिस, देन अगेन यू विल इंक्रीमेंट योर R0, यू विल गो टू 32H. यहाँ पे जो भी कुछ कंटेंट है, क्वेश्चन मार्क, आई एम गिविंग योर क्वेश्चन मार्क. ओके. then dj and z, you have to decrement this, or after every subtraction decrement this. Okay, so dj and z r2 comma l2, जब तक वो 0 नहीं होता है तब तक you have to jump to l2. So your l2 is here, you'll jump to your l2. Okay, and this will continue. At the last, when your r2 becomes 0, you have a smallest number into the accumulator, and that will be moved into r0. So when you start you decrementing your r0, you will reach to 35, and at the last you will reach to 36. In the 36, you will move the content of a into r0. So here whatever you will have, that is the smallest value. That will be the smallest value. Okay, now with this understanding, we are going to run the program now, and we will going to see what thing we are going to see. Now same program can be you implement for finding the largest number with only two changes. The same thing which we have seen for CJME, that is here instead of using JC, you will use J and C, and for largest number here you will take 00H. Okay, it will be 00H. With these two changes, the same program can be used to get the largest number. Okay, so we will see first for the smallest number, and we will now see the steps. Okay, now see the steps. Once you have done with this, the next thing is to save the program. So we are going to save the program. So I have to save the program. See my project 5. मैंने पहले बताया था कि हर एक प्रोग्राम को अलग फोल्डर बनाना है. मेरे सपोर्टिंग फाइल सब इसमें है. स्मॉलेस्ट एंड जो डॉट माइक्रो PROG का जो था विद एक्सटेंशन वो इसमें है. तो इसी में मेरा फाइल रहेगा. नाउ दिस इज फॉर स्मॉलेस्ट. SMALLEST it will be .asm file. Okay, smallest.asm file, and you have to save this file. So it is, once it is saved, you will see the change in the colors, blue, green and black. Okay, after once you have done with this, then you have saved the file. Now comes the translate, debug. Okay, linking file. So it is, we will start with the wait a minute. Yes. Yes, I have to add this file because this file is not added to the target. It is not added to the source group. Now the next thing is I have to add this file. So right click, add existing file to source group 1. So add this file. Now it is asking which file I want to this. I want this file to be added. So add this one, and you have to close manually. So once it is added, you will be able to see in the source group 1. It is added now. Okay. Once it is added, now comes the next process of translate. Once it is translated, we will see whether it is having some error. Yes, there are 0 errors and 0 warnings. Then build, and the last one is rebuild. Okay, now it is done. Now once it is done, then the next thing is start debug session. So when you start debug session, you will be able to see the you will be able to see the internal RAM. Now here my internal RAM is not seen. Okay, now how do you see the internal RAM? For that you have to go to the this memory one. Yes, this is added. Now here I want to see the memory. मेरा starting address क्या था? 30H. So I am interested in my internal memory. So you can write down here I:30, I:30, or you can mention 30H and just enter. You will get this memory address. See, your internal memory address starts from 000, but I have written the program, or I have taken 30H from where my numbers will be stored. So 30H. So for that memory में जाना है नीचे में, in the address write down internal RAM है आपका, तो I:30H will get this. You will get this. Okay. So 0x30H. So it is 0030. It is 0030. तो इसका मतलब क्या है, मैं आपको बताता हूँ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस. यस, सी हियर, एक मिनट. Okay, see here, this is the 30, this is 31, this is 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39 के बाद you have what number? 3A. Yes or no? This memory address I'm talking about, the content of this memory address. So this is a 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So ये जो मैं आपको सर्कल किया ना, they are the content of the memory address starting from 30. Okay, this goes on in this direction, then come back to this. Now after that you will get 46 is this memory address, 47 is this memory address, 48 is this memory address, and so forth. At the last you will end here, again you will come back to this. So this becomes 5C. Okay, 5C, this becomes 5D, this becomes 5E. Okay, and so forth. Okay, so this is your internal RAM, this is your internal RAM. So once you have this internal RAM, okay, once you have this internal RAM, then you have to run the program. So debug and run the program. So I will run the program and see what is going to happen. I think before you run the program, the contents has to be written here. Okay, the contents has to be written here. So remember, my R0 is pointed by 30H, and the first number which I'll be taking here is the total numbers in which I have to find the smallest number. So I'm taking 6 numbers. So here 06 will be typed here. Then the other numbers you can take, I can take 53. Here I will take 23. Here I will take 42. I want to take 6 numbers. Okay. Here I will take 66. Here I will take 27. So how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. This is 6. This will be 41. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 numbers I have taken. First number is the counter, and after I run the program, the smallest number should appear here. The smallest number should appear here. Okay. So first 6, then actual number starts from here: 53, 23, 42, 66, 27, 41. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now once I run the program, the smallest number should appear here. Okay. Or else you can say your accumulator should also have the smallest number, because I have taken the smallest number from accumulator towards the R0. At the rate of R0, if you remember second last, before end instruction, it is R0. Now I'm going to run the program. Now see. So go to the debug and run the program. So your smallest number out of this is which one? Which number should appear here? Which
So
number should appear? हाँ
06 तो सर काउंट
हाँ, तो कौन सा नंबर आना चाहिए यहाँ पे? Yes, any one of you, which number should appear here? After I run the program.
सर 23.
Yes, 23. So I run the program. Can you see here 23? Can you see here in the accumulator also 23?
Yes sir.
Can you see in the accumulator also 23? Can you see here this location also 23?
Yes
Okay.
sir.
हाँ, तो यहाँ पे 23 क्यों आया? Because before the end instruction, I have used a move at the rate of R0 comma a. The content of a will be moved into at the rate of R0. Okay. Now let me show you for largest R0 with the 2 modifications which already I have told you. Okay. So I will stop the debug. Stop the debug session. So the changes are here. So here it will be 00H, and here it will be JNC. Save the program. हो गया. Then go with the build. Zero error. Sorry, this is translate. This is build. Then rebuild. Once you have done with this, go to the debug. Start the debug session. Evaluation mode window will appear. Okay. Once you do okay, you come. See, अगर स्टार्टिंग में नहीं मिलता तो इसके नीचे में आपको पहले देखो ऐसा आ रहा था. ओके, ऐसे आ रहा था. तो देयर इज इसके साइड में मेमोरी 1 है. ओके, सो ये दिस इज योर 30H बिकॉज आपने स्टार्ट वहां से किया था. सो योर फर्स्ट नंबर इज 06 काउंटर. देन यू कैन गिव द नंबर्स एज यू वांट. सो हियर आई विल पुट 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 हो गया. So before I run the program, यहाँ पे क्या आना चाहिए? After I run the program, यहाँ पे क्या आना चाहिए?
Sir, 77.
Yes, 77. Okay. Now I will run the program. Go to debug and run the program. Can you see 77? 77 appears here. Also, can you see in the accumulator 77? Okay. So this is how the codes are written. I think I have done from my side. Do you have any questions? Please ask. Saili, do you have any questions related with this? Have you understood the code? Saili
Yes,
Kadam.
sir.
Okay. So I want Saili today itself. You will mail this code to each one of the students from your class. Okay, as well as you mail to me also. Along with your code, I want the code which I have explained you with SUBB. In your theory, you will be writing down into the detail the instruction SUBB, why it is used and how it is used. CJNE, how it is used and where it has to be used, and what we are monitoring. Okay, in your theory, this should be explicitly mentioned. SUBB and CJNE. So today we have seen 4 programs. Each program with two different by using 2 different instructions. The logic remains the same. Okay. Again, मैं फिर से बता रहा हूँ. The code is the best. Which is the best code? The code which is having minimum number of lines. Okay. If you have some other logic, if you have some other instructions, if you can implement with the less number of instructions, then your code is the best code. Okay, your code is the best code. So today I have given you the general idea of the logic which we have used to find the largest and smallest, and with 2 different instructions. Okay, to widen your knowledge about the instructions used in 805. Okay. Yes, any questions you have? Sahib, you have any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Again, जिसको क्वेश्चन है अभी कितने बजे? 4:30, 5:30 बजे तक राह देखो. 5:30 को फिर से चाय बना के पीते पीते आराम से ये सब कोड देखो. Okay. And if you have any questions, you ask me in the next lab. Before I wind up, next time I'll be taking the program experiment related with ascending and descending order. I think ascending and descending order already we have done in TASM also using the same logic. Now I want, as this time Saili has shared the screen and given us the code. Next time I want any one of you to share the screen and explain me the code. Is it clear now? So next time there is a homework for ascending and descending order. You take any 5 number or 6 number and arrange them in the ascending order. Okay, and the sorting can be done by the same bubble sorting. That is the best method, bubble sorting. So use the bubble sort method logic and get me the sorted numbers in ascending and descending order. Okay. So I think that is the end of this now practical. If you have any questions, please ask. Attendance हो गया है क्या?
Yes, sir, हो गया.
Okay. So if you don't have any questions, you can leave. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. Take care.